Hi there, I'm Timbo Drayson, one of the co-founders and CEO of OkHi. I was a product manager at Google for many years and moved to Africa to solve the problem that 4 billion people don't have a physical address. What this means is that a bank in Nigeria has to send a physical agent to a customer's door to open up the bank account. That's expensive, it can take weeks, and is open to fraud. So OkHi is a digital address verification service, and we enable anyone with a smartphone to verify their address in a few taps. Just to show that this is done with my iPhone 7 and not my simulator, you can see the information here. And now let me go into the demo. So the context here is that a user has actually gone through an onboarding process with a bank, their digital application that they would have downloaded. And the banking app has requested for them to get a verified address and has pointed them to download the OkHi app from the App Store. So now the user's done that, they open it up, and I'll take you through the onboarding flow. So there's a quick introduction and a prompt to the user that the app works in the background, as well as being able to see our terms of conditions and privacy policy. I'm going to agree to allow the app to have access to tracking, and I'm going to put in my name, and I'm going to skip the referral code, and I'm going to go and put in my phone number. Currently, I am operating on my UK phone number, though I'm currently sitting in Nigeria right now. So I put in my phone number, and we now request an OTP. So I put that in and go through the phone number authentication. I'm going to agree to send notifications. Here I have a primer screen that helps me understand that the app and we need location services to be enabled to both enable the verification and address creation. So I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to enable permissions while using the application. Now I'm going to go through and create an accurate address. Because I'm an existing OkHi user, I have a whole number of previous addresses I've saved, but I'm going to create a new address, which is what a new user would see. I'm currently residing at the address that I want to create, so I'm going to say I'm currently at the location. I'm going to agree to the location permissions, and it drops a pin exactly where I'm at. I can, of course, move the pin if I need to. I can click next, and I'm onboarded to understand that I can now go and find a gate photo. So this is now using Google Street View, and the idea here is that it replaces the need to have building names and numbers, which don't really exist. And so if someone wants to find this address, all they need is the GPS and the photo. I can put in a description of the property, and I'm done. So in a few taps, I've now created this accurate address. And you'll see now the ability for me to start verification. So I'm going to click start, and it says that I need to always allow access. So I go into settings, I change the location permissions to always, and I come back into the OkHi app. And what you'll see now, if I try again, is that the address is now in progress being verified. Just to explain a little bit what's happening in the background, I wanted to show this slide. What we're doing is we're setting up region monitoring events in the background. So this enables the application to collect when a user is entering and exiting their address. So when they enter the address, we get a little green tick to say that the user and therefore the phone is at the address that they say they are. And when they leave, we get a little cross to say that they're not at the address anymore. This then feeds into our backend service, which basically is an algorithm that creates a verification score that enables us over time to see that the user is actually spending time at the address that they say they would, and therefore we can verify their address. So if I now skip forward to 2 to 3 days and come back into the application, you'll see that the address is verified. So we've just remotely done that for this purpose of this demonstration. And now that the address is verified, this now means that the business, the bank, has information for that. So what they have is they have access to a web app where they're able to see the status of every single customer's address. And so for me, they would now see this being verified, and we're able to provide them with a proof of address certificate. So this is something that they can then use to the regulator. So ultimately, this is a very simple app from the consumer side on the App Store, but it provides a huge amount of value both to the consumer and the financial service that's using this. And we were able to prove with a pilot with Standard Bank here in Nigeria that compared to sending a physical agent to the door, we're 29% more accurate, we're 4 times faster, and we're 10 times cheaper. So this is the value we're delivering to the user, and we're looking forward to being live on the App Store. Thanks a lot.